little baby swing. You know the baby swing, how they got the thing right there and then the thing around for the kids to see, you know how to put the babies in the swing and push them.
The black seat.
Yes.
With the leg part.
Yes.
Oh my God. Did they do too much? She did not have, it did not like no damn black diaper. Cause that's sweet like a black diaper, bitch. What's up, everybody? This is your girl Luxury D, and I'm back with another video. Me and my girl, y'all know her. Y'all should know her. Seen her a couple times. We linked up today. We haven't seen each other in a minute, so went to brunch. Went and got my nails done. Ooh, y'all like my nails? Finally got my nails done. They've been clear for the longest. She always slayed me at Linda's nail lounge on IG. Now we about to curl her hair up and stuff. About to see what we can do to it because I really like this color on her. And she's been wearing it straight since she got it. So we about to see if we can curl it up and do something cute real quick for the weekend. But while she was here, I wanted to get her opinion on the situation. Bitch be acting so lost and confused, like she lost and confused right now, but hopefully she know what I'm talking about, because one thing my bitch do is she be on that motherfucking news feed on Facebook and everything. So LIZZO and Saucy Santana. Are you familiar?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Well, LIZZO recently was getting some backlash. Let's start with LIZZO because I believe her situation was first. She was getting some backlash from going to a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
With her ass out. Now, granted, she had a thong on. I don't know if it was a thong or if it was one of them garter things that got.
You talking about the one that they did with the showing that it looked like a kid's
Respucia, not Respucia, Rafiki,
yeah.
Dashiki. What's his name? The wrestler back in the day, Rafiki. Is that his name?
I don't know.
But you said the baby what?
The little baby swing thing. You know how they put the babies in the swing? They compared it to the baby swing. How the thing is in the
cheeks?
Yes.
To how? What are you talking about?
Oh my God, Lord.
How is it compared to a baby swing? Help me understand this.
The thong, the G-string she had that was cut out, it looks like it looked like fucking like the little baby swing. You know the baby swing, how they got the thing right there and then the thing around for the kids to see, you know how to put the babies in the swing and push them.
The black seat.
Yes.
With the leg part.
Yes.
Oh my God. Did they do too much? She did not have, it did not like no damn black diaper. Cause that's sweet like a black diaper, bitch. No. See, they coming for LIZZO. They need to calm the fuck down. Cause LIZZO, first and foremost, LIZZO, we support you here on all Luxury D platforms, okay? I fucks with you. I fucks with your song, even though there's speculation that you stole it. But girl, we get inspiration from everywhere. It's a couple of kids that could say I stole some shit from them. I could say they stole some shit from me, but inspiration is fucking inspiration. But anyway, I think that it was okay, honestly. Children being there or not, they have had worse situations happen, and children have witnessed worse things than a woman with a thong on. It's a thong. They have swimsuits that are just as skimpy as a thong. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily feel like that was inappropriate. Now, I don't think she should be lying, talking about it wasn't planned. She wore it and she planned on sitting down, and they my fat ass is out of breath and I'm not doing nothing. Y'all, I need to work out. That's horrible. A moment of silence for the fat me. Damn.
This bitch is
fuck. What am I out of breath for? But we done had some edibles and shit. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that would be good.
But so she's trying to act like she didn't do it on purpose. Like she just wore the shit. She planned on just sitting down, and they had came to her since she was in the building and was like, "Oh, we're gonna play your song and dance to your song." You know, the cheerleaders or whatnot.
Right.
And so she was like, "Okay, cool." So of course you gotta dance if they playing your music. Like show enough. Even if I'm not in the mood, if I enter a club, whatever occasion they play my music, I'm up.
But you knew that though. But you knew that though. You know people love you, so why would you think that they would not want your appearance? You knew that they wanted you because people love you and they want your appearance. So you did that on purpose and you lied about it.
Right.
Anywhere you go and people love your music, they're going to want you to perform.
Exactly, and that's how I feel. Just be honest. Like, yeah, you did it for publicity. You wanted to promote your little song, so you was like, fuck it, I'm going to show my ass, literally.
Basically.
But I don't see no problem with it.
Well, the problem is, why lie about it? When you want to be seen, just say you want to be seen, don't lie about it. Yeah.
But everybody is saying she's a big girl, and that's why the world's offended. The people of the universe are offended, because if it was Kardashian or somebody else of a better figure, they wouldn't have so much negative things to say. You know what I mean? So
well, she really should have never really went out there like that. You know what I mean?
That's how you feel.
Yes, because at the end of the day, yes, you made big girls look like, you know what I mean, everything was good with the first song, but then now you just kind of get a little bit too hyped and letting the publicity get to your head. You're supposed to keep that classiness about yourself, whatever.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong.
I mean, no, that's how you feel.
I don't know.
You feel like it just wasn't classy to go out there like that.
It just wasn't.
Right.
If you're gonna put on a good show, if you're gonna put on a good show for the big girls, keep it up.
I honestly kind of feel like that in a way, because it just looked at like one of them oversized shirt dresses with a hole in the back.
Yeah.
It didn't look like any like class or any thought was put into the outfit. It looked like she was just like, oh, I got this little dress in the closet, bitch, I'm about to cut a hole in it and show my ass. So that's why I'm like, as obvious as it was that you was on some bullshit, you might as well just be honest, bitch.
Right. Just be honest.
Right. But, okay. Saucy Santana. Moving on. To Saucy Santana. My bitch. Welcome like a dog, bitch. If you don't know. Material Girl. The most recent one. If you don't know. Got shot. The first time it came out, they was saying he got shot. I guess the story he was trying to put out was that he got shot because he was gay. It was a hate crime. And then it came out that he was in a club being disrespectful. So how do you feel about that so far?
I could see
he was on the highway. He was leaving a strip club, getting on the highway. I don't know if his boyfriend was with him or not, but it was 3 people in the car. A person driving, a person in the passenger seat, and a person in the back seat. The article on the police report that I read, actually, from the police report said that the person in the driver's seat got shot in the shoulder. The person in the passenger seat got shot in like the shoulder arm as well. And the person in the back seat got shot in the hand. So I was thinking maybe it was him and his boyfriend in the front. And then, or just a friend was in the back. So I don't know. But how do you feel about that information?
Well, it could be a lot of reasons. You can't just blame one situation, It could have been so many different reasons. Like, you should really see first why you were shot at instead of just throwing out that to the public to get the public to, look at you and really kind of look like you was just asking for a little bit of attention.
Sympathy points or something.
Yeah, you just wanted some sympathy or something. But either or, I guess you see how he was in the, he knew cameras was on him. You see how he kept on saying, I'm a celebrity, I'm a rapper. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be a goddamn cat. If you're going to get shot at, you just going to get shot at. Like, you don't have to do the most.
Right, that was wearing me out too. I'm like, what does I'm a rapper, I'm a celebrity mean? But I guess he was trying to say that's why he was targeted.
Right.
Because maybe they was like, what is the reason for this? Like, what happened? And he was trying to say, I'm a celebrity, I guess. I don't know. But Miami Tip from Love and Hip Hop, she's a rapper, a musician, I believe, as well, or a DJ or something like that. She was working at the club that night, the office in Dade County, Atlanta, and she said he was there for a couple hours. He was getting lit. He was having fun at first. Everybody was welcoming and all of that. But when he got super, super lit, like 2 hours into the function, he ended up pulling his pants down.
Oh, wow.
But when he pulled his pants down, he had on a thong. Okay. And that's why I'm correlating these two stories, if y'all keeping up. He had on the thong. And he was showing his ass and he was just clapping. Okay. Right. So, I guess security, somebody, I don't know, came to him and said, can you stop all that? Can you cover back up? Or whatever. So he was thinking, I guess it made him mad. You know, and he probably at that moment he was also saying, I'm a celebrity! That was funny. Right. In his head, he was probably going in. And they showed clips of him walking around the club snapping off or whatever. Nobody knew what he was snapping off at first about. But now we know they told him to cover that ass back up. Mm-hmm. So, in those videos, I guess Miami said he was walking around to different niggas' tables and I guess going off or whatever, snapping, you know, doing what he doing, his walking like a dog, songs and videos and all that, you know, feeling himself, doing the most, doing what females do. But see, what he needs to understand is that he's not a female. Now, I'm not trying to be funny because I am a transgender woman. I'm a part of the LGBT community. But I still feel like there are places and times for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't go to no strip club and just be doing the most like that. You just don't, unless you're there to dance. You know what I mean? And let's just say you do get fucked up and it happens. If a person asks you to cover up, you can't get upset at that. You know what I mean? Right. You can't. But in the same token, can we say that it is kind of sexist or something? Because LIZZO at the strip club, gentleman's club, you're supposed to be naked. You're supposed to show ass. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You're not supposed to do that at a game. LIZZO went to the game and did it. Didn't nobody ask her to cover up. Didn't nobody shoot at her. You know what I mean? After the situation, granted, nobody asked her to cover up, so she didn't react the way he reacted. So, and that's what led up to the shooting. But I'm still saying, they gave her the respect enough to just leave her alone and let her do whatever the fuck she was doing. You know what I mean? Because she was still covered enough. Now he's in the place where you're supposed to be clapping asses and wearing thongs. Every bitch is. In his mind, he a bitch, whatever. So it's like, how can we say he's wrong for that? You know what I mean? And then for someone asking him to cover up and him probably feeling offended because he feels like, bitch, I'm throwing money. These bitches got on thongs. Why can't I have on a thong? Like, here we go with that sexist shit. Like, nigga, you ain't gotta look at me. You ain't gotta be worried about what I'm doing, bitch. You ain't gotta be worried about what I'm doing. Whatever the fuck. I'm just trying to get to the money, get to the bag. Whatever. Have fun. So I get it. I get it. So, what do you think?
That is true. That's very much true. But you know, that's just how the world works. We can't really do too much about that. Either or, he should just do what he regularly would do. Just get your army back up. You know what you're getting yourself into when you in the LBG community, period. You know what I mean? So, you just gotta just level up and do what the fuck you want to do and don't let nobody stop you from whatever the fuck you want to do, period.
So you don't see nothing wrong with him showing his ass at the strip club?
No. Because people have every right to act ignorant if they want to. They have every right. So whatever the reason was for the person to shoot at him, well, damn. At the same time, don't get me wrong, it's like, you know, to me, thank you for letting me know that my business was on your mind, period. That I was in your business at that moment. But also, just know, bitch, I'm still alive and I'm still doing me and I'm going to keep doing me and fuck what you think, period. So, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Because like you said, they didn't say nothing with LIZZO. Oh, well. They don't want to say anything. They just want to make a big problem out of everything. Like, right. People just can't just have peace.
Right.
No, so be ignorant. Be ignorant.
Like I said, I'm playing the fence on it because I understand both sides. I understand how a person can feel like, okay, cover up. You know, can you please just cover up for now? And then I can see how he can feel like, bitch, cover up for what? You know. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I don't see a reason for him being shot at.
Yeah, like there's no reason for that. There's no reason.
There's no reason for that.
And whatever he do find out what the reason is, I would hope that that would be addressed, because I would love to know what that reason was.
Well, I guess the reason by what Miami Tip was saying, he was being disrespectful. He was walking up to certain niggas' tables in a club talking shit.
So it could have been anybody.
And like, you can't just talk shit to motherfuckers. You just can't do that. You know, because even me being a transgender woman, I don't give a fuck. Gay, straight, cat, woman, or dog. Like, just don't do that. And especially if I done had a couple drinks in and I'm in the zone. Like, bitch, I'm feeling myself and shit. And you think you about to come over here snapping your fingers and popping your tongue and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, boy, sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a time and a place for all that. And there is some battles you just don't have to fight. Mm-hmm. Some battles just ain't even worth it. Because you should just have more sense than that. You know what I mean? So I feel like when the motherfucker did ask him to cover up, if that is what happened, he didn't have to do the most. He just could have covered the fuck up, you know, or whatever. Like, but you gotta understand too, popping off is what got him his little recognition. You know, popping off with the girl from the City Girls and stuff. So I don't know, y'all, but I'm glad he's okay. He just updated his IG not like 30 minutes ago of a cute little picture talking about from an ER to a Rolls Royce or RR. So I'm happy he's back at it. And I hope that fuck shit never happens again. Okay.
Right.
What's next?
Facts.